Hello again, people. Right, it's Friday morning, 29th of May. This is about my 5th attempt at this. I apologise, my computer's been playing up, then my dog's been playing up, and one thing and another. So if it plays up again, I'm going to persevere. Oh, my mouse has been playing up. So this morning's trade was CAD yen short. First port of call at about 6 AM this morning when I woke up is the currency strength meter. At the time, the yen was massively strong. It's still quite strong now. Aussie dollar was as well. CAD and US dollar were way up here. When I looked at the charts, the CAD yen JPY was the chart of choice, the trade of choice. Short, lovely heavy duty H4 candles to the downside here. Looking at the 3 candle reversal, if I zoom in, we can clearly see we're attempting to touch a ascending trend line as well, there to there, and then join those two, because as that high is broken by that price there, you can draw another one to connect those two lines. It would become clearer on H1. Just tighten that up properly. To the low there, and I could see we were pulling down to this sort of area. S1 had been closed below before I entered my trade, and used as resistance, break and pullback. S2 looked like it was going to be attacked. As I say, price action was good as well. Let's have a look, put a few levels on here. This indicator, or this script rather, is my own script. The coding is so bad that I don't share it. It's embarrassing, but if you want it, it puts the descriptions in the line and snaps to the bottom and the top of candles. Also a flip zone one as well, which will snap to the open and close of candles. Very useful. Saves a lot of time. I couldn't find one online free when you can normally get everything for free, so I built it myself. Anyway, that's for new users. One of my followers, Mike, had his made by an outfit, a website called Fiverr. Freelancer, you can ask, put a request for a job to be done, and they will do it. That's a useful website there. Anyway, 4 hour, that's first you look for the ultimate high, the highest candle there, and then the one before it is the penultimate, and that hopefully is self-explanatory. So we put the low there. This is where we're attacking. We need to close below there. This new H4 candle here is the one that is actually broken through there, but we have got some supply and demand going on here, so I'd want to see at least this one broken and closed through if I was considering going further down. So got a good old wait for, because if you trade the pullback here, you're just trading to that level. That's the whole point of that. What we'd also got here is a lower high, VIX Barandios. It's happening a lot now in my trades. Don't know why, it's just weird. It's just doing it. And what I call this is an internal reversal. So we've got the external one, the parent one if you want, and then here you've got a low high high, low high high. So we can draw the low on that one, and you can use these ones to attack what I call the parent one if you like. Once that was closed below, way before my alarm call this morning, I was extremely convinced, bearish, whatever you want to call it, to the downside. Histo alert was screaming shorts as well. So then we just go down to the H1 and check the levels there. Well, H1 would have confed down anyway, we know that. Here we've got a reversal, low high high, low high high. Let's zoom in there. So that was the close before my wake up call again. So just watch for the pullback on here, but we're clearly the target for this next step, if you like, had to be the S2. So once again, looking at the RSI histo, we had some great busts, breaks and closes, and it was just continually doing this, so there was no way I considered this to be going to the upside. Oh, in case Monique, who asked about do I carry trades over the 7 a.m, sees that the first thing I do after I said not really is do one. Well, the reason I held the trade through the 7 a.m. bar, because it did do a lot sideways, is the range of this. The stops are relatively safe. I'm only going for 6 or 7 pips. I netted 7 pips out of this particular trade, but you know, with a 70 pip average daily range, and with the use of support and resistance as our sort of danger areas to put stops behind, even if you'd gone behind the hourly 8 EMA, which is a safe area to go for. I'll drag the trade onto the chart now. I don't know what's going on with my computer today, it's all over the place. CAD yen. That was the entry of the trade, so I did preempt that hourly reversal down, but we didn't need technically a close down on the hourly because the 30-minute was suffice. The 30-minute happened here. The reason for that, because the hourly didn't confirm back up, so we didn't need to confirm back down. The 30-minute had confirmed down here. Low, high, high, low, high, 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 low, lower, high, lower, low, and close. So as you can see, also we got a good break and close on the 30-minute. Break, pull back, bust and break, bust and close there, directly prior to my entry. So this was again a sort of slam dunk trade. That's the break and close over there, bust and break. Well, there it is there actually, that bar there. The one before that bar actually on the 30 minutes. It was a no-brainer trade really, this one. And as I said before, the stop, even if you put it behind the hourly 8 EMA, was 10 pips. So that's the reason I carried this one over, Monique, and I hope that doesn't confuse things or make you think, well, what the hell's he talking about? You do have to, I forgot to mention that, be aware, you know, if you're in a currency pair like pound Aussie dollar, for example, you've got 127 pip range, so an entry somewhere around here, say for example, I hope this is say you entered there, you've got a 36 pip stop. So that's the reason I carried it over. Okay, and that's it really. Use the lower time frames to enter the trade, fine tune it, 5 minute and 1 minute. I'm not going to go into that because I don't want this video to mess up again. I will quickly look at the Aussie dollar chart that was also on the radar. Lovely histo alert again. This was screaming long, and the M15 actually was beautiful on this as well. Around here, 6 a.m, pulled up with the histo, break and close, bust, pull back, break and close. That was the pullback there as well, and that's the continuation. And there was a good, using the lower time frames again if necessary, there was a good 18 pip move, but instantly about 11 pips from when I was studying it. So missed that one. I was already in the CAD yen short. Another thing to mention here that's worth mentioning was CADJPY. Nice pullback to the downside throughout the night. Big green candle, and as you can see, let's put that on the right level there, and Control and Y, get your start of the day. That was the start of the day, and you could have entered this just by putting your H1s on, and then you can see the high, low, lower, high, lower, low, pullback, continuation. So lovely reversal on that big daily candle that I didn't notice. I tend to rely on this in the mornings to capture my trades, and if I'm not studying charts at night, then it's a shame because that was a good opportunity. But anyway, it's Friday morning. Lastly but not leastly, whilst I was making these outtake videos, as it were. I was studying cable, and there was a nice Billy breakout at 8:15. It's the 15-minute bar from 8 till 8:15. That's what that is. 3 5-minute candles, as you can see. 1 2 3. 1 2 3 rather. He trades a breakout for 5 pips. I could clearly see once again we had a confirmation to the downside on the 5-minute. I don't trade the breakout, an arbitrary breakout, but he's done his stats on this. He's got a win rate of about 65%, I seem to remember. Billy TT on Forex Factory, go and look up his thread, it's quite interesting. He's a great trader. Lem and Claudia, all three are ex-professional traders, I think, prop traders, and now they just trade for fun. The reason I like them is because they trade the lines just like I do. They don't trade my reversal, but this trade was a super opportunity that I was only looking at because I was making a video at the time, so I've got you to thank for that, guys. Reversal there. This was looking good as well, below zero. Break and close jobby on the 1-minute chart. There it is there. That was my entry. You know, every trade, it's like Groundhog Day with me, guys. You will find this, it's boring, but I enter my trades for the same reason all the time. 3 candle reversals, there's a 1-minute trend there, high, low, lower, high, lower, low. Pull back that green candle, continuation, and as you can see, it was, you know, it went miles. I got my 5 pips to the hourly 8 EMA there, and then it's gone on to do 35 pips. So thanks for watching, have a great weekend, guys, and keep it simple.